First of all, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter, you know.
Matter.
Yeah. So, Black Lives Matter, you know. How important do you think the Black Lives Matter movement is for black people?
I feel like the movement right now doesn't have a lot of leadership.
Damn!
It doesn't have guidance. They don't know really what goals they want to pursue.
Really?
And then a lot of the things that they end up getting accomplished are not even important, like such as the statues getting knocked down.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
On a scale of 1 through 10 or 11, cause like, bruh, throughout history, bro, we've been through like a lot of shit, bro. Like, and like, it don't sit right, like with a lot of white people and shit, but they just ignorant as fuck, bro. That's how I feel. But
What's going on, guys? You already know it's your boy M to the A to the C to the KAY vibes, and I'm back again with another video. Okay, I said I'm back again with another video today, right? I'm gonna be going around asking people.
Huh?
Wait. First of all, Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter. So
Yes.
today, the topic is gonna be about, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement. We're gonna be going around asking people how important they think the Black Lives Matter movement is for black people at the moment. Make sure you like, comment, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and also share this video because, you know, we got to make this video go viral. Enjoy the video. What's your name?
Tylesia. I go by Ty.
Okay, and where you from?
South Boston, Virginia.
So why you in Charlotte then?
It's my sister's birthday.
Oh, okay, cool. Happy birthday to her.
Yeah, happy birthday to her.
What's your name?
Jay,
And where you from?
I'm from Virginia.
What's your name?
My name is Nella.
And where you from?
I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
What's your name, ma'am?
Candace,
Okay, and where you from?
originally Alabama.
Oh, okay. First of all, Black Lives Matter, you know. So the question I'm asking today, how important do you think the Black Lives Matter movement is for black people? How important do you think it is for black people?
On a scale of 1 through 10 or 11.
Huh?
11.
You smart. You very smart.
Cause like, bruh, throughout history, bro, we've been through like a lot of shit, bro. Like, and like, it don't sit right, like with a lot of white people and shit, but they just ignorant as fuck, bro. That's how I feel. But excuse my French and shit.
Yeah, no problem. What do you think about the protests that we've been doing though? Like the vandalizing, destroying properties and stuff?
Most of it is not really like African American owned, so fuck it. For real. Like, they don't really care, bro. They just gonna get the shit fixed, fuck it up again, for real,
So you
bro.
think like some of the things they're destroying is okay for them
Yeah,
doing?
it's okay. It's
But you
alright.
know there's some black-owned businesses that have been destroyed.
Yeah, I heard about that too as well.
So I feel like, of course, definitely Black Lives Matter, but I feel like it shouldn't be something that you have to
5 hours later.
basically, you know, it's not something you should have to beat people down about.
Are you sure about that?
I feel like the movement right now doesn't have a lot of leadership. It doesn't have guidance. They don't know really what goals they want to pursue. And then a lot of the things that they end up getting accomplished are not even important, like such as the statues getting knocked down.
Black Lives Matter, you know.
Matter.
Yeah. So how important do you think the Black Lives Matter movement is for black people at the moment?
I think it's important to us, but I think it's more important to people that are not black.
Really?
Because although people may not agree or they don't understand what Black Lives Matter really means, I mean, it's raising awareness and it's provoking dialogue. So I think that's the point of Black Lives Matter, but people are taking the negative out of it.
You're right. With all the movement going on, with the BLM going on, like how important do you think it is for black people?
I mean, I think it's extremely important. It's been a long time coming.
Okay.
You know, I think the difference this time is that we have a lot of other races involved that are starting to wake up.
Right.
But I read some history like they destroyed the Black Wall Street. Like I forgot the year about it, but they went through and wiped that whole town out, killing hundreds of people, millions of dollars destroyed, and all that shit. So why not do it back? It's just repeating itself. It's karma for them. Fuck them.
Okay.
That's how it is, bro.
And the last question: what do you think about the killing of George Floyd?
I mean, that was murder, bro. He did that shit out of hate. You could tell in his eyes, like, he really did that out of hate. Like, you looking in the camera doing that shit, he did that out of hate, bro. Right? Yeah, I don't respect that shit at all, bro.
So you think justice has to be, he has to face
of course
judgment? Yeah.
Yes, of course, bro.
So what do you think about like the destruction of buildings and businesses by black people?
I don't think it's right. I don't condone the action, but I understand the frustration and the rage behind it.
Right.
And I don't think it should have taken all of that.
Right.
But at the same time, I think that if it hadn't happened, that cop would still be at home with his kids right now. And that's just the reality of it. So the wrong is on both sides, because it shouldn't take all of that to get justice for people just because their skin is brown.
Right.
But unfortunately in this country, it did.
Right.
You know, so but hopefully something good will come of it.
I'm a bit right.
You know?
Okay.
I have an appreciation for history. I wanted to be a teacher. But that for me to do all of this and then to get something like that done, or that law that got passed with the as far as the warrants in a federal case, that's not something that's like pretend change, because that law that they just passed, that's not something that's going to help the regular person when they come in contact with the police. That doesn't mean, that's not going to do anything. All that means is that now in a federal case, maybe drugs or whatever like that when they have a warrant, they're just going to knock and then bust the door down. But that doesn't change anything. But yet people see something like that on the news and they get so they're like, oh yeah, we're making change. And no, you're not. That didn't have anything to do with what the issue was that supposedly started all this. And then they give you a fake law, something that they come across, but really that doesn't have anything, and it's not going to change anything really, because in a federal case they already have all the proof that they need to bust in without knocking and all of that. And once they get in there, nothing's going to go different. They're just going to lock you up. And I just feel like with the statues and everything like that, with them protesting and trying to knock the statues down, I feel like black people a lot of times like to play the victim, and they want to talk about how people are whitewashing things. And I feel like with that's kind of blackwashing things. Why would you want, if that's something that happened, which is us being slaves in this country, if that's something that's happened and cannot be taken away, why would you want even though it's a statue of a Confederate leader, it's still history. That statue still was carved and sculpted by somebody who was an artist. And, they still were a leader, whether it was right or wrong. And I just feel like to me, that's like kind of blackwashing history for you to want those types of things taken down, when that's the truth about what black people went through in this country. That there was a war, that there were people who was fighting, and it didn't have anything to do with us. It's not always about race, but I just feel like the fact that a lot of people that are with Black Lives Matter right now, they don't even see that it wasn't even about black people at that time. It was really about economics and things like that. And really, pretty much it still really is. But a lot of the racism that we face, we make for ourselves.
So what do you think about like the vandalizing and destroying of companies and stuff by some black people?
I don't really want to disagree with it, but I think that it should have been done a little bit to the point. Well, let me change. Basically, black businesses shouldn't have been vandalized. That's really my only thing.
So what about white businesses?
I'm not going to say white businesses should have been destroyed. I'm not going to say that, but
so basically, you think like
have a right to express their emotions how they want to.
Right.
Did I go out and destroy things? No, but don't destroy black businesses. That's really all I have to say about that part. But
so what do you think about like the George Floyd killing?
I think that
what do you think about that in general?
I think that it was sad, but what I think is that a lot of black people don't want to hear that the solution is, when you see something going wrong, to actually do something about it. He could have been saved if somebody, whether they were a cop or not, whether they were black or not, or whatever, if somebody would have stepped in physically and done something. You can't say, oh, but the cops have a gun, we would have got hurt. But he got hurt. He died. So you can do all. So people they rather go, oh, Black Lives Matter, make a big mess and a fuss, but you still wouldn't go back to that situation and do anything different. You would let him die, thinking that a camera was a weapon, when really it was probably something that further made the cop mad.
So you think some black people are taking advantage of this movement by like stealing or vandalizing stuff? And
I think they always do, and I think that they try to use the racism or whatever's going on as a justification for what they do. And then that's like the complete, like, what I hate, because like I just feel like it's like what they did on Betty Ford. Right. You're destroying the black community with people that, you know, you're destroying their businesses, their food line, that these kids is out there destroying it, but yet your mom is probably the one who has to ride the bus to get to that food line, or it's a convenient supermarket for her to go to. Right. But you're tearing it up. And that's what I just feel like that's what black people just never seem to get. Even since what's his name? Rodney King got beat up by the cops. It's not changing. For me, I just feel like without black people really having proper leadership, they shouldn't be doing any protesting, because they don't know what they're even protesting. They don't know what change could be, what they could accomplish, what they could get to be changed. Right. They're not thinking about those things. They're thinking about things that are stupid, like knocking down a statue, which at the end of the day is just a statue.
What do you think about the killing of George Floyd? How everything went? What's your thought about that?
I think that his name he should be able to rest peacefully, and I think that a lot of people have been taking advantage of his passing, and I know that a lot of people are positively advocating for it, but there are a lot of people that are taking it and basically manipulating the situation, and I think that people should take George Floyd as a symbol of all black people in America. I mean, everybody may not deal with police brutality, but they've dealt with racism or sexism or discrimination against their sexual orientation or religion or whatever. So he's just a symbol for the detriment of America.
Okay, thank you very much, though. What's going on, guys? You already know it's still your boy Mykah Vibes. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like the video, put a comment under the video, and also if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do that right now. I'll give you 3 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Have you subscribed yet? Thank you very much. Medase. Black Lives Matter. And I'll see you guys in the next video.